Even in one of the most competitive real estate markets in the world, the San Francisco Bay Area, there is still opportunities where buyers never see. And one of those opportunities are for sale by owner. The question is not whether you could or could not buy them. Rather, are you positioned correctly to purchase these opportunities when they come up? What are the risks? What's the reward for purchasing a for sale by owner home? From an investor or a luxury buyer perspective, the for sale by owner opportunity can appear attractive. Depending on the opportunity, there's usually a flexibility or privacy concern that might mean an opportunity for the buyer. And what does that mean? Does that equal to favorable pricing? No. Here's the reality. When the seller is not represented by a real estate professional, there's a possibility of lack of transparency when it comes to disclosures. What about timelines? What about escrow? What about legal compliance on the seller's side? All of these risks may not disappear. Rather, it shifts to the buyer. That is where it becomes strategic or problematic. But for whom? With that said, in a for sale by owner, a buyer's agent becomes even more critical. You need someone that is experienced, someone that can structure the offer strategically. You need someone that can anticipate the obstacles before they happen. You need someone that can communicate with someone professionally to both sides, the buyer and the seller. You need someone that can guide the entire process to a smooth and predictable outcome. This is not for the inexperienced. So I recently represented a buyer who purchased a home in a for sale by owner in one of the most desirable neighborhoods in San Francisco, Noe Valley. The seller is highly educated and very involved in the selling process. He did his own open houses. Before making any decisions, the seller took their time to look at my background to make sure I am someone that he trusts to see this from beginning to the end. This buyer that I represented is a past client. I sold his property. He was looking for a move up and found a for sale by owner property in San Francisco and wanted me to help him with it. When I presented my buyer's offer to the seller directly, the seller called and he said, I know I could counter for more, but I'm not going to in this case because I trust you. You are the buyer agent. I have no representation in this case. And I wanted someone that will close this transaction that I can also trust that will represent their client properly. So he saw that Samantha Huang, the realtor, has 12 plus years of experience, hundreds and hundreds of 5-star reviews, successfully closed 400 plus transactions, is the founder of a top producing team, Next Gen Properties, and is also part of a reputable brokerage, ranked top 1% nationwide, and is in the 5-star professionals network 6 years in a row, featured in Fortune magazine. This reputation was important to the seller because he knew he didn't want to walk into anything litigious, especially being in California. So knowing that I will be representing my buyer properly also reassured the seller that we can get this transaction done. Because of my reputation, because of the way my offer was written and presented to the seller, we were able to secure this property under market value in a hyper-competitive market. The seller won because he felt that he could sell this property with privacy and under his own terms. He was looking for the cleanest offer, not necessarily the highest price. My client had a budget in mind, and in this neighborhood, it's been really competitive and has often been outbid. This was truly a match and a win-win situation for the buyer and the seller. And I'm so fortunate that with my reputation, I can help put this deal together. Don't be afraid of for sale by owner, whether you are a seller or a buyer. A reputable agent can help you get through the process. As a seller, feel free to reach out to me and consult. At the end of the day, it is still your property and you can do what you would like with it strategically. For buyers, work with me because experience matters, because reputation matters, because execution matters. because timing also matters. This buyer saw the property and called me right away. I picked up my phone. I didn't pawn them off to an assistant. I saw what was available in terms of disclosures, public information, permits, and we went through everything before submitting an offer. And this offer allowed my clients to win. If you find this video helpful, please subscribe. If you want more information on for sale by owner, auctions, court bidding, probates, I'm your real estate professional. Comment below and I can reach out to you for private consultation, or I can do a couple more education videos just for you.